We are under the lights this evening as we get you. At the plate, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. So striding in, Charlie Blackmon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retired. Striding in, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Brian.
Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier.
I got 2-1 the count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Zicafus comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Billy Williams.
Fielder, Billy Williams.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. It's the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. The 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
2 balls.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. In is Joey Votto now. Uber gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is going to have room out there as he. Leading off the inning, Josh Donaldson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Grounded back up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play, and that. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single. Here's Joey Gallo now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Joey Gallo.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So digging in now, Yasiel Puig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay,
he's in there.
And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 3rd inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit. So stepping in, Matthew Sikafus, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Sanchez is on his way home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece. He comes across to score. We're all square at 1 apiece. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. This is popped up. Votto in foul ground.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is up and in, ball 1. Slow roller left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in once again, Charlie Blackman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it would have been trouble, but a great. Digging in to try it again. Brian Dozier, second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Ball.
2-2.
2-2 count.
Full count. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Billy Williams. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. This is line to left. Betts is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at bat. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Kluber sets his sights. Here he comes 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's one. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Still 1-2. The 1-2. His fastball that misses.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Digging in for his second. On top of one, it was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And there are two away now. Here's Mookie Betts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take.
And the throw is in time. In is Joey Votto now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out. So striding forward now, Paul DeYoung. A base hit in his first trip.
Ball one.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is low and outside for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Blackman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Gallo is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kluber pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Matthew Sikafus. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Weak roller right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
Corey Seager will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Corey Seager.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Sikafus. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brian Dozier. He's rolled into ground outs a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped high in the air. Kluber is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Raisel Iglesias takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready once again. Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer down the line. Votto takes it in. Hit sharply toward the right side. He's through first and hustling for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. This is line to left. Williams is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. Blackman at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Schwarber moving to his left, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Billy Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Left fielder, Billy
High in the air into shallow left center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. So one gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
The first baseman, number 19.
Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Hit down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one. And here's Mookie Betts. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Schwarber waits on it. One down. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matthew Zicafus. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night. Ready for another chance. Corey Kluber, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Chopped in front of home plate. And they'll escape danger here after the 2. Leading off the inning, Joey Gallo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Ball 3.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Betts. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Stepping up now, Corey Seager comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Kluber pauses. Here's the 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. So 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Misses up and in.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation.
What do you got?
Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
So here now, Cody Bellinger will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Cody Bellinger.
Nope.
Down on the
Ball
shins
one.
and missed with it. Ball one. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Betts has a read on it. And that retires the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Leading off the inning, Jose Altuve, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Leading off to the stand. Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
That's a ball.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Center fielder, Charlie
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Pitch on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Williams going back on it. Still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. Donaldson, he's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first. Striding in once again, Billy Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
left fielder, Billy
Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Cutter runs outside, ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
number 27.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ball one, no
Righty
strike.
against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's
Perhaps a
ball 2.
little low there. It's 2-0. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. 1-0 the count. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Betances is ready. Here it is on 2-0. 3-0 now. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. This is skied into short left center. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Here now the 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. And that misses ball 1. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Roberto Ozuna is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Altuve onto the grass. He's there and records the 1st out. So striding in, Joey Gallo. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. And now is Yasiel Puig, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Tap down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way.
No, that's
missed with a breaking ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.